Hello friends, it's Rune here, and we're back with another episode of Astronarch. Thank you very much to all of you that have been watching my previous episodes. This is, it's awesome getting the feedback from you and seeing the views slowly ticking up, and it's all very exciting, so thanks again for tuning in. Today, in this episode, I want to try something that I haven't done before. As you can see by the little 0 above our ranger, he has not been used at all in this series so far, so I want to take him on and I want to use him as attempt to use him for DPS, because I've used him before previously with his turtle as a tank. I want to try out him as a DPS character. So I think for this run we'll take the Juggernaut, we'll take the Ranger, and I think we'll take the Cleric for some healing. Usually I'd go Blood Mage. I don't use the Cleric very often. Usually the Blood Mage or the Druid. Both really awesome characters, but for today I think we'll go Cleric, and we're on Corruption 11 now, so our normal enemies have more attack, so those regular battles are going to be a little bit scarier than they usually are, and we'll have to just hope that we can survive. Okay, so we want more max HP, maybe. More defense wouldn't be terrible, but it might push the Ranger over onto using the Turtle straight away, which I don't want to do. More attack, 10% more attack. Not a bad idea. I think we'll go Magician though, because our Cleric's heals will get off that a little bit quicker. And the Ranger's Trick Shot, I'd like to see how well that goes when we upgrade that. Alright, probably should have moved the Ranger out of the way here, but I don't think he'll die. Okay, so far so good. Interesting. Mage Seeker. When an enemy uses an active ability, deal 50 piercing damage to them. I've never used this and upgraded them. Could be interesting to do that sometime. However, these two items are both incredibly useful, especially if we could get a frozen shell on our Juggernaut. I think we'll take the Sleet Stone Saber for now, as that can stack up more frost, especially on single targets, than the Fenrir's Bane. And we'll continue along. Okay, so no issues in these first couple battles. We'll take this for the defense for our Juggernaut. Defense is very important at the beginning. Okay. 50 gold or 50 gold without 75% chance. Okay, we'll try. Okay, we were successful. We'll keep going. 2 ability orbs and morale is reduced to 1. Let's try it. We'll take a risk here. I want to upgrade the Cleric's ability here first. And then, we only have 1 morale, so Rampage could potentially save us in our next fight. What will we get for upgrading your special? 60% attack and 100% of your defense. I mean, the attack is the only important thing here. So, a little bit more attack. Smite, not much use to us. I think we'll take Rampage for now, because it could potentially save us, seeing as we only have 1 morale. And that's a risky choice. Okay, so fingers crossed we can survive this without losing our Juggernaut. I think we'll put the Ranger to the side for this one, as we have bleed on adjacents. And we'll hope for the best. We may be starting over immediately. Oh, that was close. Okay, Forgotten Idol. Active ability deals piercing damage to your target. High Elf Claymore. High Elf Claymore is very good. Serrated Ripper is also very good. I think we'll take... I mean, it's 30% additional damage as a bleed, or 20% chance for double damage. So I think we'll take the Serrated Ripper, and we'll put that on our Ranger for a bit more DPS. And we can go to the shop here. I don't particularly want to upgrade any of these items, but the Life-Giving Chamber would be excellent to have on our Cleric, because we can make a bit of a DPS Cleric with that. So let's take it, and let's carry on. Let's hope that we can win this battle. We haven't got a lot of morale to play around with here. Do we want to do it like this, and potentially heal the Juggernaut a little bit? I think we do. I think we do. So our first heal is going to go to the Cleric. Our second heal will go to the Juggernaut, and we'll hopefully remove all that poison. Yeah, there we go. Cleric's now in trouble. But we survived. Very good. Okay, we could take the Seeker of Virtue, but we don't have a lot of morale early on. Frozen Shell is exactly the armor item that I wanted for our Juggernaut, so we'll take that happily. And we'll carry on. And we've got another passive orb. I think we could give this one to our Ranger. Our Ranger's doing decent damage at the moment. We can up that a little bit more by making his Wolf even stronger. It's tricky because all three of these characters want passive orbs. Is it a wolf? It's a cat. This whole time I've been saying wolf. It's Shiva. Shiva the cat. That makes the Ranger even cooler in my books. And we lost our Juggernaut. Luckily this wasn't the fight right after we got dropped to 1 morale. Okay, we could take a Searing Edge. We could then consider taking the Pyromancer as our 4th character. The Noble Ward, however, I think will be a better choice on our Juggernaut straight away. We'll take that. Hoping to keep our Juggernaut alive in this fight. Alright, and absolutely no worries there. Okay. Options. Stun Barb. Noble Ward. Crystalline Protector. None of these are very much use to us, to be honest. We'll take the Stun Barb for now. A bit more speed on our Ranger. We'll upgrade the Cleric's healing there. And we'll continue onwards. Is there anything I'm wearing now that I'd like to upgrade? Yes, the Life-Giving Chamber and the Frozen Shell. So it would be nice to work our way towards this shop. And so we'll do just that. We'll take this event. Okay. Do we want to risk transforming one of these items? I'm not going to give up 8 morale. We already gave up a morale earlier. Yeah, I think I'd like to take a risk and see what we can get here. I don't want to lose... Actually, I don't mind losing either of these, honestly. The Bone Spike Armor is less important to me than the Noble Ward, so we'll try swapping that out. Okay, we got another Sleetstone Saber. More Frost. Not a bad thing with the Frozen Shell. Love a bit more defense. I mean, it's a shame we've given up our defense here. I think this might end somewhat badly for us. The range is going to take a bit of damage here. But luckily our Cleric does massive heals now and we're absolutely fine. Okay, we'll take the Whirlwind Axe without a doubt. We'll throw that onto our Ranger. That will help to increase his DPS massively. And I don't want to take... Oh, I could quite like a Tundra Talisman. We sell off... In fact, we might as well just put that on the Juggernaut for now. Or in fact, might as well put that on the Cleric. And we're going to upgrade something. So do we want more defense? I do want more defense. Or do we want to upgrade the Life-Giving Chamber? We'll give us 75 more HP on our Juggernaut. I think we'll take... Oh, do we want to upgrade the Whirlwind Axe? That's always a good option as well. I just realized we also just took that. In fact, we will. We'll go for DPS first, then we'll upgrade those next items later on. Perhaps the Frozen Shell would have been a better choice here for this fight. But we have got a Silence. If we need it. we didn't need it. Okay, we'll take the Brain Sage, give that to our Cleric, and we'll upgrade the active ability of the Ranger, I believe. Yeah. I think that's our best option. We'll put this on the Juggernaut for a little bit more speed. This could be a pretty nasty fight here. We have got a silence we can use. I think we will use it. Okay, didn't help us much. Because they steal MP on attacks. We lost our Cleric, but that's okay. We got a Symbiote in return, so that's even better. We'll give that straight to the Cleric. I think we'll do that, because more Frost means more defense. Okay. Gain negate. Yeah, not much to be done here, I'm afraid. We just got to hope for the best. We've got a cure all if we need it. Hopefully our Cleric will survive. The Cleric's healed himself. Okay, the Juggernaut is now in trouble. Come on, Cleric. There we go, a little bit of a heal off there. Okay, great. We're looking absolutely fine. Okay, interesting choices here. We've got an Esoteric Keystone, gain MP expended by enemies. Quite nice. We could get some Leech. Not too worried about Leech, to be honest. And we've got a Deathbringer. I've had good luck with the Deathbringer in the past, doing absolutely ridiculous amounts of damage when it's upgraded. So I think we'll go Deathbringer for this run. Now, who do we want for our next hero? We've got a lot of Frost going on, so the Frostmancer would be the obvious choice. We could take someone who'd be better suited to use the Deathbringer. Perhaps we put the Deathbringer onto the Ranger. However, increasing our attack on the Ranger would be really nice. So the more items we can have that have plus attack, the better, because that will also benefit his summon. I feel the Frostmancer might be the obvious choice here. So we'll take the Frostmancer and continue our adventure. And what are our options? Reduced merchant prices is very nice, as is the Queen of Pentacles. I think we'll take the Queen of Pentacles for upgraded items, and let's have a think about how we want to move these items around. I think we'll give the Sleetstone Sabers to the Frostmancer, and perhaps the Stun Barb as well. Give the Deathbringer to our Ranger for now. I think we'll swap this around later, put the Deathbringer onto our 5th hero, but for now you might as well have it Ranger. And then we've got some orbs to spend, so I'm thinking the Frostmancer is going to be our best option here for some stuns. And then we have a passive orb to spend, and I'm veering towards either the Ranger, the Frostmancer, or the Juggernaut. I mean, or the Cleric. They all have good passives, so apply 2 Frost. I don't think we need that right now because we've got these Sleetstone Sabers. I mean, although 2 and adjacent enemies quite nice as well, especially for our Juggernaut. We could do some more damage with the Cleric. Cleric's not been doing a huge amount of damage though. We could do more damage with our Ranger. Could be a good choice. Or do we take the safe option and buff up our Rampage? Let's go DPS. Let's do the Ranger. This episode was about the Ranger anyway, so let's focus on Mr. Ranger and see how much damage he can do. I do like that Shiva is hidden. Oh dear. So Rampage could have been the better option here. No, Juggernaut survives, that's okay. Alright, we'll take the Frost Amulet without a doubt. Love the Tundra Amulet. It's one of my favourite items, especially when using the Frostmancer. Okay, and the Frostmancer's in trouble here. 20 defense. We might be better to put the Ranger at the front. It's a suicide mission, no doubt, but No, we'll just sacrifice some morale here, I think. Oh, that was close. Okay, the Frost Monster survives. Very good. Oh, and an upgraded Mage Seeker. Or we could take a Calamity. Both good options. I'm tempted to try the Mage Seeker. 100 damage is quite good whenever they use their active ability. Let's give it a try. We'll put that on the Frost Mancer instead of the Stun Barb. This is going to really hurt the Ranger. Okay, no worries there. I don't really want any of those, so we'll take the money. I think we'll try the event here. Okay, the Pale Figure. We don't have the item that goes along with it. I don't really want to give up half my morale. It is a great item, though. You know what? Let's do it. We'll give up our morale. We've got a bit. We're just being a little risky. We'll give it straight to the Juggernaut. It'll slow down the damage dealt to him and give the Cleric a bit more time. The Cleric can potentially heal up the bleeds. Okay. Steal positive effects. So we'll take that off and give you that. I mean, the Symbiote's dangerous as well. The Life-Giving Chamber is a pretty dangerous take here at the same time because he's going to deal damage to all. So we'll just mix it around a little bit like that. Okay, I'd love to upgrade the Symbiote and get the Cleric healing quicker. Okay. That's great. We got an Active Orb. We could take some more defense, a Lover's Safeguard, or a Shadow Blade. Or the money. I'm heading towards the money at the moment. Yeah, we'll take the money. We'll put these items back on our heroes. And Active Orb. Probably the Frostmancer or possibly the Ranger. The Ranger's doing quite a lot of damage. You can see from his little red bar over here. He's doing quite a lot of damage with his active ability. However, the Frostmancers is a big upgrade as well. We'll take the Ranger's upgrade now. We're going all in Ranger. He's now maxed out, so we'll get it to see him at his full potential. And we'll head towards the shop. Okay, we've got enough money to upgrade 2 items. We'll sell off our Stun Barb because I don't see us needing it. I think we can sell off the Sleet Stone Saber now as well. I think our Frost needs are pretty covered with a Sleet Stone and a Tundra Talisman. And wow, you can see the amount of damage that the Frostmancer has done there with the Mage Seeker. 1/3 of his damage, which is quite interesting. Okay, we'll definitely upgrade the Symbiote, without a doubt. In fact, we may even upgrade it twice. Be good to upgrade the Frozen Shell. I think we'll do that before upgrading the Symbiote. We'll upgrade the Frozen Shell so we get more defense for every stack of Frost, which is very powerful. And aside from that, I think it's time to move onward. Okay, we're definitely losing the Juggernaut here. He's going to get bitten by Mother Rat and consumed by the Mother Rat. We'll potentially lose the Frostmancer as well. But that's okay. We can potentially divine the first consume as well, which I think we'll do if we need to. Those stuns from the Frostmancer are very nice though. Oh, and our DPS is quite good. Come on. Yes. Okay, we didn't need to waste that potion. And there's the Enchanter's Chainmail. So that goes hand in hand with the Vampiric Guard. Once we upgrade it, it will make us immune to the bleed. And then the Vampiric Guard will just make our Juggernaut take like no damage. Okay, we'll avoid this fight for now. We'll take the extra speed. We have a passive orb here. I'm tempted to give it to all of our characters, but I think we'll go with the Frostmancer first, purely for the sake of the synergy with the Frozen Shell. Okay, and what do we want to do next? We'll avoid this shop. We'll make our way up to this shop. So let's go up the top. Okay, nasty. Do we want to give some defense to the Ranger? Not particularly. I guess we just have to hope that the Ranger and the Frostmancer can kill off this Sniper Viper. I never noticed that such a cool name before, Sniper Vipers. We've got a stun we could potentially use if we need to. Oh my goodness, and we will need to. Or maybe not. Our DPS is a little bit ridiculous with the Frostmancer and the Ranger at the moment. Okay, we've got an Impaler here. That is an upgrade to our Ranger's damage, so we'll take that. And then we'll head down to this next elite battle. Okay, I don't want to sell the Vampiric Guard. We've just got the synergy going. I don't want to give up 16 morale, so we'll decline there. Sorry, Mr. Collector. Okay, let's just put you back where you belong. May even go like that. Ranger has a little bit more defense than the Frostmancer, so we can put him towards the front. Okay. 6th elite battle. Alright, so this is going to be even between the Frostmancer and the Ranger. Who's going to be attacked? It could be either of them. Probably the Frostmancer first. Oh, the Ranger, actually. Ranger's in trouble. Boom. Luckily, we've got a Cleric with a Symbiote. Get him healed up nicely before... Yep, there we go. No worries. Ooh, upgraded Leech Wraps. Okay. So the Leech Wraps could be quite nice on our Cleric. Also on the Ranger. But then, again, Deathbringer could be the reason why the Ranger's doing so much damage. Could be nice on the Frostmancer. Perhaps we do this. Get off more special abilities. We do lose a Sleetstone Saber, however. I think that's okay. Let's try it out. We can afford to go to the shop, so we might as well. We have a passive orb. We'll give that to the Juggernaut. Bit more survivability. Oh, Mystical Fruit is a very nice item as well. I don't think we'll want that over the Frozen Shell though, seeing as we're going all in Frostmancer. Okay, we'll go like this. We can sell this Noble Ward. We'll upgrade our Enchanter's Chainmail. So more defense and immunity to bleed, which works with the Vampiric Guard. And then we have the money. So do we want to commit to these Leech Wraps? I think we do. Yeah. We don't need this Sleetstone Saber. Bottle Blizzard is very good with the Frostmancer. We'll just sell off a couple of these potions. And we can afford to upgrade something else. So now I'm choosing between the Vampiric Guard for 10% less damage. Symbiote for more healing. Life-Giving Chamber. All these items are great. We got very lucky so far. I think we'll upgrade the Vampiric Guard first. Because the more damage we can tank, the better. Okay, and our Ranger's in a little trouble there, so we'll go like this. So that all the damage goes to our Juggernaut instead. And we'll go. Yeah, look at the Deathbringer just doing these huge amounts of DPS when it comes in. There we go again. I do like the Deathbringer. It's an interesting item. I'd like to upgrade it. Headdress of Fury is a very interesting item. We'll take it. And think about who we could put that on. Could be nice on the Ranger, potentially. I mean, he casts his active ability very often. And it's doing a lot of damage. I think we do that. This will go to our assassin later on. Increased attack is always nice. I'm tempted to give the Deathbringer to the Frostmancer, maybe instead of the Mage Seeker. But the Mage Seeker is doing a little bit of damage, so we will keep it for now. So the Ranger does get off his special ability quite frequently. So that will make the Headdress of Fury quite good on him. Okay, don't particularly want any of those. We'll carry on, and we'll head to our first boss battle. Second boss battle, I should say. The Executioner. Okay. So we'll just rearrange our team a little bit here. Do attack everybody. But it's split up, okay. Yeah, I think we just go for it as is. I don't think the Executioner should be too much of a problem here, assuming that our Cleric survives. Yeah, so our Ranger's starting to do pretty disgusting damage now as his attack ramps up. Oh, my lord, the options. Oh, 3 awesome options. An upgraded Calamity, an Ancient Codex, which is without a doubt one of my favorite items in the game, and the Godbreaker, which is another one of my favorite items in the game. Oh, you know what? Our Ranger is already an attacks all targets type character, so the Calamity wouldn't be terrible. Especially with the Headdress of Fury. I'm going to try it. It's upgraded already. It'd be a shame not to take it. So the choice now is Assassin or Outlaw. I think we'll take the Assassin. Yeah, we want someone hidden. The Assassin seems like the best choice for this one, I think. Okay, more gold, less HP, shield gained, or always drop ancient items. I think we'll take the increased gold. We've got a lot of items that we want to upgrade. Okay, we'll go like this. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. We'll go like... Ooh, I'd like the Whirlwind Axe on the Assassin with the Deathbringer. Oh, and if we put the Leech Wraps on the Ranger, we'll give the Whirlwind Axe to you. I like it. We just need something else for our Frostmancer here. So the Ranger now gets his attacks off every 4 seconds. Every time he his active ability off every 4 seconds. Every time he does, his attack increases by 12, and he attacks everybody at the same time. I think that's quite interesting. It's an interesting build. Okay, we've got an active orb to spend. I'm going to give that to the Frostmancer for some more damage. We have a passive orb to spend. Maybe we give that to the Cleric. Seeing as he's got the life-giving chamber, he is getting off a few of those smites. However, more poison from the Assassin, not terrible either. We'll go Assassin for the first one. Maybe we'll give a point to the Cleric later if we get another passive orb. We will get 3 more elite battles in this run through. So there's a chance. Okay, the Ranger I think will be in trouble here. We don't really have it off tank, so I think we'll do this and just let the Juggernaut take all the damage. He may die, but it gives our Ranger a better chance. In fact, we're going to go like that. Yeah. And hope for the best. We'll put you here so that we're all attacking the same guy first. In fact, we'll put you here so that you're taking out the Undying Ward straight away. The Ranger will also take out the Undying Ward. That's quite good. Juggernaut's doing well with the Cleric backing him up. Oh, another Symbiote. And another Frozen Shell. You know, a Frozen Shell wouldn't be terrible on the Frostmancer, then he'd suddenly become an off-tank. Symbiote would not be bad on the Ranger, because he's going to start getting his attacks off really quick, and he's going to get a ludicrous amount of attack damage. That's my choice. I'd really like to upgrade that one now. So we have Casting Ranger. Increases attack, attacks everyone. Okay, this could be messy. He is immune to burn and poison, which is great, because this guy does burn and poison. We might take a scary amount of damage here, though. We've got a stun, which we may use in a second. Yep. Try and stun those guys for a moment to let the cleric heal up our Juggernaut. Okay. And we're good. Don't want any of those. Take the money. And we'll hope for an Interstellar. So we might as well go to this event. Okay, it's the Realm Tooth. Realm Tooth is great on a fast attacking character like the Assassin, although he's got very low HP. Random abilities upgraded for 60 gold. Let's do that. Cool. We get the active on the Assassin. That's a good upgrade. 60 gold for an ability. I mean, all these guys have got good abilities. It wasn't too much of a gamble. Only the Juggernaut getting his active up would have been bad for us. Ooh. Okay, we like this path, I think. Yeah, I like this path. There is no shop towards the end, which is a bit of a shame. Two MP off of active abilities is great. We'll stick with our current path. Okay, and we'll go to the shop. See, I've so many things I want to upgrade, but no money to upgrade them with. It's a little bit disappointing. Okay, so my thoughts are Symbiote would be great. Life-Giving Chamber would be great. Whirlwind Axe would be great. Deathbringer would be great. Vampiric Guard would be great. The Frozen Shell would be great. Oh, so many options. This Symbiote as well would be great. We'll do this Symbiote first. Quicker healing is more important, I think, than more DPS at this stage. This could be a bad fight, though. There's every chance of going bad. This fight I find is very hit and miss. We'll just give ourselves the best chance we've got by popping these two potions at the beginning. Okay, and we're all good there. Thank goodness for that. We get ourselves another active orb, and we'll give that to the Assassin. Because everyone else's actives are maxed out, and we don't need the Juggernaut's active. Okay, so as long as the Juggernaut's taking all the damage here, we should be okay, because he's immune to burn and poison. I mean, it would be nice to have the Assassin over here, but we can do that, we can do that, we can do this, 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 this. Now the Assassin's attacking the Undying Ward first. But now the Juggernaut is not taking all the damage. Okay, I think we're better to do it the way it was. Yeah, the Ranger's attacking the Undying Ward anyway. Yeah, this combination of Vampiric Guard and Enchanter's Chainmail is one of my favourite things on a tank. It's really awesome. And look at the damage. Ranger is in the front, Assassin second, Frostmaster third. We've got loads of DPS. Don't really need any of those items. More money is always nice though, and we definitely need to go to this shop. So we'll take this event, hope for Interstellar. With so many good items, Interstellar would be amazing. 50 HP is quite a lot. But I want upgrades, so I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to take it and hope for the best. Yeah, let's silence these guys here. Hope to keep our Juggernaut alive, which we do. Excuse me. Upgraded Fool's Crown. Attackers grant you a 50% chance to give you 2 minor blessings. It'd be nice on the Juggernaut, but the Juggernaut is sorted and no one else is really taking damage. I mean, the Frostmancer can. Maybe we'll take it. No, I want the money. We're going to a shop right now, so it's our last shop, so we'll take the money. Okay. So we have enough money here to upgrade 3 items. I want to upgrade the Symbiote here for the Ranger. I want to upgrade the Headdress of Fury for the Ranger, seeing as we were planning on going all-in Ranger. And I'm thinking the Life-Giving Chamber for the Cleric. More max HP for our Juggernaut. Yep, and I think that's it. We might want to buy a couple potions here, seeing as we have a little bit of money left over and not enough to upgrade another item. And then we'll carry onward and hope for some awesome upgraded items along the way. Okay, so the Manticore should not be a problem with the Juggernaut here because he's immune to the poison. Oh dear, Cleric, heal yourself. Okay. Okay, Cleric, heal yourself again. Awesome. Okay, no worries there. Don't think we're going to need any of those. And a Passive Orb is exactly what I wanted. Cleric's not doing a lot of damage with his Life-Giving Chamber, to be honest. Really, it would be good to have like a Maiden's Mirror on the Cleric as well. That would help a lot. I think we'll upgrade our Assassin again. He's doing a lot of damage. In fact, he's doing a crazy amount of damage with the Deathbringer in that fight. Such a powerful item. I wish we could have upgraded it. Okay. We'll Divine immediately. And in fact, we might use a Fortifying Brew as well. We can hold off on the Fortifying Brew and save that for if we need it. But we'll Divine immediately to avoid his first attack damage. Oh, okay. He's moved our Cleric. That's not good. Okay, he's moved the Juggernaut. That's okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, Giant's Club could be nice on our Assassin. It's not going to help our Ranger. Our Ranger's fine. Could be nice on the Frostmancer as well. More attack damage, but I like having the reduced active ability on the Frostmancer. Perhaps instead of the Mage Seeker, actually. More attack on the Frostmancer won't hurt. His active ability will benefit from that. And we'll hope for Interstellar at these last 2 events. I'd love to take Interstellar. The Puzzling Box. Lose 5 morale. We can afford to try a couple times. And we got the Realm Tooth. Okay, interesting. Attacks have a 10% chance to heal all heroes for 20% of your max HP over 10 seconds. Well, no, I was thinking it could be nice on the Cleric with his passive. His passive hasn't been upgraded, and the Brain Sage does the same thing. And the Brain Sage is for every 50 MP, which is every 5 seconds. This is a 10% chance every time he attacks, which means it'll only be every 20 seconds. So less useful, I believe. I mean, we could put it on the Assassin instead of the Deathbringer. But we know that can be good sometimes. Not all the time. No, I think we carry on. Veil of the Holy Mother. No, I don't think we need the Veil. We'll take the speed for the boss fight. And make our way up. Okay, so we've got a ability orb to spend. The only person who can go on is the Juggernaut. Not very useful for us, but we can do that. Okay. I think there's not much to do here, except we could frost him, I suppose, but it removes your status effects, so not much point in that. Take the slow and fortifying brew. We'll pop fortifying brew straight away. Oh dear, that's turned our ranger into a tank. I didn't think about that. That's interesting that the fortifying brew has changed our summon into a turtle. So yeah, the ranger's already at 200 at 32 attack. That's just ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Look at that damage. Oof. Okay, here, what should we take? Honestly, nothing is very useful to us at this stage. We'll take the money and carry on to the final boss. Okay, we've got a couple orbs to spend. As we know, the only place to put an active orb now is the Juggernaut. So we've maxed all our actives. We've got one passive to spend. And I'm thinking Frostmancer for this one. Okay, so Juggernaut's going to take a lot of damage. So is the Ranger. I don't want the Ranger taking a lot of damage, so I think we'll put the Frostmancer here. I'd rather lose the Frostmancer than the Ranger. And I think that's going to be our best bet. Mage Seeker could be okay here. Especially considering that the Frostmancer might die. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got Fortifying Brew, which could be very nice. Bottled Blizzard could be very nice in this fight too, for upping our defense and damage. Fortifying Brew, and we'll hold this Holy Water for if we need it. Oh, the Ranger's active is really good here. Bouncing around all of those enemies. Okay. Okay. Look at our Ranger's damage. Look at his attack. 190 already. 215. 238. 262. Oh, that's disgusting. And these items aren't even maxed. Oh, what a filthy combination of items. Symbiote with a Headdress of Fury. This is my new favorite combo. The Calamity certainly helped for that fight with 5 enemies, but won't help quite as much here in the next one. Okay, so let's pop you guys up the top, where you're a little easier to manage. We'll keep the Ranger out of harm's way as much as we can. I mean, he gets negate, so it'll certainly help. Okay, so we bottled Blizzarded him. Now we just hope for the best. We've got a Holy Water here that we can use when he's going to let off his active the first time. And by that point, our Cleric and our Ranger should be popping off attacks very often. There we go. Ooh, Divine there. So that attack didn't hurt us. And watch our Ranger's attack, building up 200, 300 attack. Holy, look at the Ranger go. That was pretty friggin' quick, let's be honest. I was not expecting that the Ranger was going to get that good. But that was a ridiculous amount of damage. And it was all his active ability too, which I'm surprised by. 450% attack damage though, that's pretty crazy with the Symbiote. So there you go. Ranger, Symbiote, Headdress of Fury, boom. You're onto something. Honestly though, I'm thinking the Symbiote, Headdress of Fury on any character is going to end up with numbers like this. That was a great run. I'm really impressed with the Ranger now. Yeah. Can't say a lot more than that, really. So that's it. That's another episode. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. It means a lot to me, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Bye for now.